Yo, hello there. It's me, Callum. Welcome back to the channel. As we start this video, honest question to y'all: if you got any games you're currently playing, you're liking, single player, multiplayer, preferably multiplayer, but whatever, I want to know because I'm kind of looking for stuff, and maybe I'm too busy to go in deep, but I'm not finding anything. So, leave a comment on that. I'm gonna try probably every game that I see on the list, unless it's like clearly NSFW, you know what I mean. Keep it in the ranges. Alright, but yeah, welcome back to the channel, as I said. Of course, the PvP event will get me to record and upload again. I originally planned, after the Juan Way video, to do a PvP rant video, for reasons I will mention throughout this video. However, rage or like anger isn't something that gets me motivated long term. So like I did a thumbnail, it's a really cool one. I'll show it to you right here. And then I quickly realized I don't really feel this emotion strongly enough that I would spend my time scripting and editing and getting gameplay when I could just not be playing something I don't like. I'm just like that. But yeah, at least this mode is neat. It's neat. That's why I played it and I feel like recording. So let's talk about them. So there's 3, which surprised me. I expected 1, honestly, but 3 is neat. The big addition is, of course, Rumble, free for all. Very cool, something I had hoped for on release, and the fact that it has standardized characters, like it's random on every spawn, but there's standard loadouts, is a great way to equalize the playing field and takes away one of my complaints, which was that, you know, let's say Hellhaas would be the tier 0 PvP meta. Well, if you missed her banner, you didn't have her, like I don't, and then you just would be cucked essentially, which would kind of be like, you know, missing out on Fellwinter's Lie back in the day, but you get my points, and I don't like that. But I'm glad that Destiny Rising has a way to go against that. But the servers still felt very wonky. Like, they weren't unstable, but they didn't feel comfortable. When they did work, some great times. As you can see in the background, I'm probably putting one of my Rumble games on. Exactly, and the gunplay solid as all hell. It's amazing. I still love it, but yeah, it's alright. It's alright. The second mode is a copy of Control of the normal PvP mode, but it's locked to one character and has like a special mechanic where you get your super fast run like after a certain point. Nothing to write home about in this case. It's just funny. It's neat. And the last one is the most special one, and it's called Arsenal Unleashed, basically Scorched from Destiny 2. It's very cool, and I'm glad they're experimenting. And it's the kind of party game mode that I was hoping for on release, because you know you can just hop with your homies in VC, gear doesn't matter, loot doesn't matter, you all just blow each other up. Sadly, we can't do custom games with these modes, on top of the fact that they're limited time only, which means in 12 days from now I won't have these modes that I'm semi enjoying. Not to mention that there's still no new maps. Not to mention that you still spawn with power ammo, which is just honestly kind of annoying, more or less. I mean, it's not as broken. They nerfed some of the outliers, but it's still a weird decision when you could just increase the spawns on the map and take it away from the bricks. You could increase more bricks on the map, but not have it when you spawn in. Yeah. Not to mention, the worst part of it all personally is the really horrible AI announcer. Like, I have already negative opinions on AI, especially in games and art. Mainly in art. I don't really care about like medical stuff. Awesome, I love what it does for a lot of things, but on top of that, it's not even good AI, which is my biggest criticism. They're not even putting in the effort. This is like blatantly some text and voice, which sounds like that's not an actual character in the story, which is even weirder when in the story Scory, you know, is the character that is known like for doing PvP. Very weird, and they didn't record or generate new lines for Rumble. And all of this just convinces me that, as it stands, this event is too little, too late. This game doesn't have the resources it needs to actually make the meaningful changes and additions that every part of the player base wants in a realistic time frame. Maybe in 2 years, but the game's not going to be live in 2 years if this is how it stays. Leading back to the beginning, I'm probably not sticking with this game. It's tough. Most of my friends have also quit. It doesn't even have like that spark or like that old, you know, Destiny 2 has like the old content like Last Wish that you can go back to. This game doesn't have that. And honestly, I just want to say thank you to everyone who gave my channel a chance, who gave this game a chance. I love y'all. Simple as that. Y'all like 200 y'all sub to my channel. But yeah, the game isn't amazing. It's alright, but yeah, there's a million issues. I don't want to get into them, mainly because I don't really care enough. I just care about PvP. Yeah, thanks for watching. Take care. See ya. Oh, and leave your game ideas in the comments. I need some stuff to play. Thanks.